You were born in a hospital room that costs more per night than most people's monthly rent. Not because you were sick, because your father doesn't take chances. Two private security guards stood outside the door before you were even born. A nurse later joked that your birth certificate should include the word secured. Your father made his first billion before he turned 40. By the time you arrive, his company already owns buildings in cities you can't pronounce yet. Your first toy isn't a teddy bear. It's a custom-made robot ordered from Japan. Your first birthday party costs more than most weddings. There's a magician, a private zoo, and a cake delivered by helicopter because your father thought it would be funny. You're 1 year old. You don't remember any of it, but millions of people see the photos online. Because when your father moves, the world pays attention. Your childhood unfolds inside a house so large that visitors get lost on the way to the bathroom. 7 living rooms, 3 swimming pools, a garage with more cars than most dealerships. From the outside, it looks like a dream. Inside, it feels strangely quiet. Your father travels constantly. New York, Dubai, Tokyo, London. Sometimes you see him on television more than in person. When he does come home, the house changes. The staff moves faster, phones ring more, meetings appear out of nowhere. And suddenly, the man everyone calls a visionary is sitting across from you at dinner asking about your math homework. He listens, but his phone vibrates every 30 seconds. You learn early that billionaires don't really stop working. They just change rooms.
At 8 years old, you realize your life isn't normal. A classmate comes over after school. He stares at the driveway for a full minute. Your dad owns all these cars? You shrug. To you, they've always just been there. But when his mother arrives to pick him up, she asks a question adults often ask around you. So, what does your father actually do? You try to explain. Investments, companies, startups. But halfway through, you realize you don't fully understand either. All you know is that people treat your father like gravity. Everything seems to orbit around him. At 12, the internet discovers you. Not because you did anything, because someone took a photo of you getting out of your father's car. Within hours, the headline spreads everywhere. You read the comments. Teenage years come with a strange kind of pressure. Your friends talk about their future careers, but when people ask about you, the question sounds different. So, are you going to run your father's company someday? At 16, your father takes you to your first board meeting. 20 executives sit around a polished table. Most of them are old enough to be your grandparents. They talk about numbers with so many zeros you lose track halfway through. At one point, someone asks your opinion. The room turns toward you. You say something simple. Everyone nods like you just delivered a brilliant insight. On the drive home, your father laughs. "Don't worry," he says. At 18, you leave for university. For the first time, you're somewhere your father didn't build, but the last name follows you anyway. Some people want to be your friend immediately. Others avoid you completely. You never know which ones are genuine. Your roommate Googles your family the first night. You pretend not to notice. At 22, your father offers you a choice. You can join the company immediately, a corner office already waiting, or you can do something else. But he gives you one warning. Whatever you do, people will say it only worked because of me. For the first time in your life, you realize money doesn't remove pressure. It multiplies it.
Years later, you visit your father at his office, the same office where deals worth billions were made. He looks older now, still powerful, but slower. The giant windows behind him show a city his companies helped shape. He asks you a simple question. Are you happy? Not successful, not famous. Happy. You hesitate before answering, because growing up as the son of a billionaire teaches you many things. How money moves, how power works, how influence spreads. But happiness? That's the one thing nobody can inherit. You leave the building and step into the street. For the first time, no one recognizes you. No headlines, no expectations, just another person walking through the city. And for a moment, that might be the most valuable thing in the world.